In this section, I'm going to show you how you can explode your pattern. And exploding is very important. Let's say that I have this circle here as a sketch. I'm going to give it a pad like this, and I'm going to go to here to transformation features and select a rectangular pattern. And let's say that I'm going to have 4 instances. Each one is going to be 50 millimeters away from the other one, and the pad is selected as the object here, and the reference element is going to be this. And also I'm going to have in the second direction, the reference element is going to be this, and I'm going to have, let's say, like 8. Each one of them is going to be 50, and I click on reverse, and you can see it is a little too much, so let's decrease this to 7. And I have this. And on the other hand, I'm going to decrease this to 4. I click on OK. Okay, this is my pattern. I created this very fast. What is important is this. If I go and click on one of these objects, all the pattern is going to be selected. If I go here, open part body, you can see that whatever I want to do to one of them is going to affect all of them. So let's say that I'm going to change the sketch for this pattern. What I need to do is to change the sketch for the pad. And if I open here and double click on the sketch, you can see that if I decrease the size of this sketch, let's say for example I'm going to add a constraint to that like this, and you see that the diameter is 20 millimeters. Let's say it is going to be 15 millimeters, and click on OK. It's a little smaller. If I go back, you can see that all of them are going to be smaller. So if I double click on rectangle, definition is going to be open for me. And in this, whatever I do is going to affect all of the objects here. What if I want to, have these objects separately? I just wanted to create all these objects, but I want to edit them separately. What I need to do is to right click on this rectangular pattern or whatever pattern that you have created before. You go down here, and what you have is explode option. So if I click on explode option, now instead of having a rectangular pattern, what you see here is a lot of pads or any other feature that you have created. So now I can go and work with each of them. And you can see that each one of them have its own coordinate system. Of course, I don't need to work with them, but I just wanted to show you that this is possible here. So let me make it small. If I want to check any of them, you can see that each one of them has its own sketch. Double click on that. It's going to change the sketch for me. I double click on this dimension, and instead of 15, I want to have this one as for 25 millimeters of diameter, or even maybe I want to move it to another place, but it is very easy for you to understand. You see, this one is now bigger than the other ones because I have exploded this, and I can now work with all of these objects separately.